Hello, this is Captain Alexander, and welcome back to my stream of Final Fantasy XIV. And well, it's time for some more Hildibrand. Eight armed and dangerous. Dynamis, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop of the victor spoils our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Colosseum of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than the Amagina and Sons mineral concern. They say Master Feargeist will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Master Feargeist, sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others. Hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Ganelon is in Ul'dah covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Okay, fine, let's head to Ul'dah. Okay. Ganelon is... oh, just down that way. Damn. Just woke up not long ago, so damn thirsty. Might end up having to mute my mic and actually going to get another soda, even though the stream just started. I just drank it all. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. Don't be rude, Ganelon. She's a friend of mine. Now what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie, if it isn't the Mithril-Eyed Star Reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to pen your latest front-page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put it in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all. It's a travesty, I tell you. Oh, those are pants. For a second there, I thought he was naked. I'm like, what the hell? Did the model glitch? No, those are just pink pants. Hutch, Hugh, and Hamo, whatever's the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We are just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my ass. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be foremen strong. Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravilles fight as one. You bear no responsibility for my wounds, deny. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by oscillating about in bed. I am ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli. So they're monks. The Mantravilles Aye, as Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Rawgar, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes, with mere days left before the Mithril Cup. A staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by a day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thief's challenge, gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. Ah, God damn it. He should be in his office within the Coliseum's halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Hildibrand. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Dynamis. We've got a case to crack. I'll be right back. Not only do I need a refill, but the stupid pizza crumb in my teeth is bothering me. Okay, I'm back. Just had to get that pizza crumb out of my teeth and get myself another ginger ale. Time to head to the Coliseum. Up here. Okay. There we go, Hildibrand. For the Mithril Eye, you say? Now, by all means, you are free to enter. I am Ellie, a reporter for the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes. And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Who am I to argue with free publicity from a charming little thing like yourself? Ask away, me girl. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, Tony's already talking to town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his sublet. Looks like we got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry books. Here we go again. It's Hildibrand. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Briarden, as efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman. Excuse violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. I was wondering when you might ask. Mr. Farragus has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun spear you'll find outside of Khan. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither, but I don't care how many faces he's got, we've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasure safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. Be quick about it. I haven't all day. Bear, I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the Mr. Many Faces in another of his elaborate get-ups? I like this guy. He's smart. It's like, yeah. This could be a fake Briarden. Now, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, with the ranks thin as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will you? I've only got 8 arms, so what are they legs? Ah, hello, Ultros. You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Avelia the grand tour. She doesn't want a grand tour of all 8 of your legs, you fucking cephalopod. Hey, Inspector, look! He's purple! Astute as ever. Now shoot his color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. I smell calamari. Or should I say seafood soup? Time for some FF6 references. That's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be stalling now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with the ancient incantations at the Thaumaturgist Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything, anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Coliseum. Was he I can't remember. Was this Ultros created, or is he the Ultros from FF6? I can't remember. I know Greg is Gilgamesh from FF5, but I mean, is this an FF13-2 situation or an FF14 situation where it's just a reference? I can't tell. He looks exactly the same as every other variant of Ultros. Am I ever glad they did? I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Pervert. She's not into it, man. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There is only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Ooh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely little Avi? Oh, me. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done too. Dynamis Rabbit will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Dynamis Rabbit, you do look like a rabbit. Well, bugger me with a spear to think I'd see the day when the Warrior of Light stood in my Coliseum. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of Gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Aeolzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. I wonder if the receptionist is behind something. With Dynamis, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix, Avella, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances of victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Nah, not really. You're way off base this time, Briar. I'm sorry. That's just a competitive spirit. Everyone thinks they're going to win until they lose. Unless they're a loser who thinks they're always going to lose, and then, well, they usually end up being right. Aha, I am only 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellows seem most knowledgeable about Miss Avilia. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot! As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Dynamis here safe. Let us return to Ganala and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Achoo! Holy shit! Oh, damn. Very well, I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. Okay, time to head outside again. Fucking sneezing. Hello, Ganelon. You again? I've already told you that. What? An attorney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avilla. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Herat had the misfortune of being masked up with Avilla in the preliminary round. And earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? What? The Monk Guild? He was monking around. Got clobbered. There we go. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have ye? Well, you're not first, I say. Is there not a man in the entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? What? Because you got your ass kicked by a girl? Soy boy! Sorry, couldn't resist the obvious joke. Might as well just join in. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avilia. Gentlemen, my ass, have ye not a wit of delicacy? To be honest, that was a very neutral statement. He could have did what I did and just called you a freaking soy boy for getting your ass kicked by a woman, you fucking cunt. And said that she stole your man card as well. But no, he just went with, yeah, she's a combatant and she won. What? Never you mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout it at the top of my lungs, no one else will. The girl wasn't fought fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in jail as we speak. Girls Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? So, I'm hearing sexism and racism, but I haven't heard any evidence, good sir. Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Dynamis. Let's be on our way. Didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I could see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it's likely that our fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avilia and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultros should still be at the Colosseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whensoever he came. I can't remember if Hildibrand's right here. My money is on Ultros doing something, but I can't remember the quest. It's been a while. I think I remember the ending, but I don't remember what led up to it. And even then, it's fuzzy. I only did this once. It was funny as hell, that's all I remember. I remember laughing my ass off. That's about it. To be honest, I remember the Heavens Ward and Stormblood ones a bit more because they were a bit more recent in my mind. Whereas ARR Hildibrand, I forgot half of these quests, to be honest. Shh, Flynn, look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. I get the feeling the octopuses had plenty of sexual harassment complaints. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Oh, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu, we must pursue. Oh, wait, I think it started... Oh. Wait, yeah. Oh! I think my memory is starting to be jogged. I'm starting to have flashes of memory from this quest. Like, it's starting to come back to me. Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. Might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I'd reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks! And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them? Yeah, he's a horny bugger. With 8 dicks instead of 1, of course! More dicks a man has, the hornier he gets. It's just... Didn't you do basic biology? Well, I mean, your legs, or arms, or... whatever. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avilia is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. Ah, excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dower Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avilia's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. That's what she said, you... I don't think he was paying attention. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. Where's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Whee! Or am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus wants, a cute girl, untold riches, and the admirations of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Okay. Time to talk to Dower Meadow real quick. There we go. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avilia, you say? She said something about sharing a flag with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. Reckon you might still find her there. I warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good smart match to warm you up with attorney, that might just be the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery last even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Okay, time to head to the Coffer and Coffin, which is out here. Where is the Coffer and Coffin? Oh! Blackbrush. Really far out here. Oh yeah, there was that bar. Oh yeah, the bard, where you turn in the first stage of the Red Mage job quest. Oh yeah, that was the Coffer and Coffin, wasn't it? Completely forgot this place existed. Anyway. Let me guess, Hildibrand's waiting for me outside. Yep. Behold, the lovely Miss Avilia. Just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here so as not to set the girls off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there is no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine, and it may as well be written stone. You realize what this means? We have suffered, and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Raubon Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, will be kicked to the gutter, but the old Dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to Nanawa Mines to meet my sister. Miss Avilia's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Wee, trying to steal Avilia from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous! Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho! You're gonna be kidding me! Ultros. Poor Ultros. Hildibrand is too stupid to be caught in such a logical trap, good sir. Who do you think he is, Briarden? That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avilia spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister could take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Esthymes, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old Don upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we'll take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Well, 'tis all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds of thousands cheering your name, I am proud, no matter how humble our birth. If we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying eyes One of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my hobby, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile upon you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avilia's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagine. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ollie has had it up to here with you. Did you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? Hee, I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer, closer! Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Oldar? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another think coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around... Give me a break! This is some Team Rocket level shit. I mean, really, there was an episode of Pokemon similar to this. I learned that day digging holes and covering them up is not an effective way to trap someone. The best way to deal with someone you want dead is just to shoot them in the back of the head. Stop being clever. Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS philosophy. Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha! Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Gwee! Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Whoa! Godbert? It's just crazy. My chimera! Who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear, and with that we must return to Uldar. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Aha, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? Fitting second career for a Manderfield man, if I do say so myself. Muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. God, just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if there ever were one. Who goes there? Ah, yeah, it was Gilgamesh. I just wasn't sure. Hildy. Dynamis, I have been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. Friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. And I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Dynamis is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fellow like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. Nice reference. I already made it, but hey, whatever. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Dynamis, I will not fall so easily this time. Well, looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them, but if that adventurer's too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A subtly twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Oh no. Nobody here but us octopodes! Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. No, don't chase down poor Ultros. Muscleheads, I hate them! Well, shit. So much for fighting Ultros. He's totally dead. Yep. He's dead. Godbert got him. That's the end of that quest line. Case over. Time to speak to Hildibrand in front of the Colosseum. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avilia's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves in the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Me, I play to win. Why? Because victory is life. The Jem'Hadar and Star Trek Deep Space Nine have a point. Ah, there we go. Had a nasty nail. Had to bite it off. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Bunga! Oh, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... Ye gods! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost. I'm a busy octopus. Funga! Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I am simply, fumigating the place for pests. Pests like yourself. Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Funga! Inspector, I think there's something alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself, yes. Bunga! Gods, yes. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Dynamis, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Damn it, I gotta jump over it. Fucking annoying. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see Avilia seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldar's taverns and, houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avilia and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Dynamis. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Okay, fine. The investigation continues. Oh. It's over here. Don't even need to leave the screen. Leave the screen. Good. Let's go. Not leave the screen. Leave the screen. Enunciate, you fucking dumbass. Ah, right outside the Reaper class hall. Funny. At least I know there's no void scent in there. Okay. Coliseum refuse gathered. Okay, and here you go, Briarden. Or Briardine. Briarden. I have to say Briarden. Well, let me see what you have found. Now what have we here? Ah yes, spectacular assortment of innards and entrails and... What's this? A sack even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in, if that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Singoat Sundries. It would seem this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. The trouble with truffles? Ah, yeah, Singoat. If I remember right, he's just a random merchant that is involved in a lot of quests, to be honest. Okay, head all the way down here, and yep, Singoat. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? Hand it over. I'm sorry, madam, but if I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares and expect my customers to do the same. Wait now. Did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? Well, with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which most Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briarden, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away Dynamis here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. This is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Uldon gourmet. And I particularly enjoyed them slow roasted as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. Okay. Colosseum Conundrum. Briarden has seen enough incompetence for the day. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time, which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battles begin. Here is the plan, Dynamis. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avelia in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? Okay, back to the Colosseum. Okay. And down here, let's talk to you. Hello, Dower Meadow. There you are. I was this close to stopping the melee without you. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury. Another than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Firegiss himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. The future's looking bright for old Dire Meadow, it is. So I say, are you ready to get your arses kicked? I am ready for battle. That's what I like to hear, ladies and gents. It's time for Blaze the Whirl and Limbs the Fly. Time for this calamari to die. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mythical Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at the Amagina Sons and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern is about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of man bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avelia of Alamigo, Dynamis, the famed warrior of light? Or who is that grim fool again? And that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Mwahaha, here I am. Did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin! Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others, then when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. You receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Let's go. Ooh. Damn. Look at Avelia's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting's giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute! Roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful where that came from. That meddling musclehead! What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Typhon? Oh no, the Tempest Blade was a Typhon blade? I would never have guessed. Fungi! Oh, what is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Funga! Could it be? Avilia's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was that monster all along? The girl played us for fools. Now don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on now, has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you? Well, I tell you, I knew there was something fishy about that Almegan whore. Almegans, beggars and brutes of love, and we give them a home in our lands, and this is the things we get. Send her a Gollum for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... my sister... Feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Dynamis here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of a Light? Ah, that's what we want to see. Ultros, Ultros, Ultros! Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? Venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm has settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Anyway, before confronting Ultros, I'll be right back. I need to go to the restroom.
And I'm back. Let's talk to Briarden. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamagan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Dynamis. Let us make for Halatali. Head to Camp Drybone and fly over to Halatali. Nice. Okay. Fly over to here. Well, this tourney's turned into a rat mess with all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee. It looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's arse. Now I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, huh? Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Now open. Time to queue up. Where is it? Yes, the Dragon's Neck. Let's go. Average wait time, 5 minutes? I don't believe it. I literally do not believe it. Well, it is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means in the EU it's... Well, UK is 8 hours from now, so... Let me do math here. 5 in the morning, UK time? Surely someone's awake at 5 in the morning across the pond. And that's not even factoring in all the other European Union nations, like, that have different time zones that are even further along. You know? Come to think of it. Average wait time, 5 minutes, makes sense. I mean, plenty of people wake up at like 5 in the morning. Sometimes I'm one of them. Hell, sometimes I've been awake all night and I'm just awake at 5 in the morning. In general. But yeah, I missed a day of streaming, so I might not be doing the Hildibrand stuff on stream on the day it comes out, but I will be doing it eventually. I just have to catch up on this tune first.
Damn. Taking forever. I know it's average wait time 5 minutes, but holy crap. Might as well just teleport to the gold saucer while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Might as well get a scratch-off ticket. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'll just take this. 180. Woohoo. Two. Seven, 8, 9, right? Yeah! Winner! Second place. Can I get a 1, 2, 3 now? No, I can't. Can I get a 7, 8? This is not a winner. Not a winner. Was it Leap of Faith? Or not? Out of curiosity, when's the next event? Slice is right. 9:20. Nah. Might as well just teleport back. The Camp Drybone and fly back to Halatali. Okay, head all the way back to Halatali, down here. Land, and still hasn't popped. Average wait time 5 minutes, my ass. If it gets to the 30-minute mark, I'm calling the stream. This is ridiculous. Get away, bug. Stupid fly flying around my room. Oh, stop landing on my shoulder. Go away. Damn it, I gotta go to the restroom again, and then the queue's gonna pop. Well, if I miss the queue, I'm also ending the stream here. Damn it, I'll be right. Okay, I'm back, and the queue still hasn't popped. That's good. Woohoo!
Damn, what is taking so long? Average wait time is now 8 minutes. Hoo boy.
Average wait time is now 11 minutes. Yeah, I get a feeling this is not happening right now. But instead of the 30-minute mark, I'll give it until the 15-minute mark. But I get to the 15-minute mark and, well, the queue hasn't popped. I'm just going to end the stream, and, well, tomorrow I'll be doing Hildibrand Part 4. And I'll be doing it probably around midnight, my time. That way, hopefully enough people will be awake in the EU to actually queue up for this damn thing. And well, since at this rate I'm probably not going to be able to finish all the previous Hildibrand quest lines by the time Tuesday rolls around, I might as well, after I finish Hildibrand in A Realm Reborn, mix it up a bit and have some Final Fantasy IX. And finish up Memoria. Oh, I'm sorry, I spoiled it. I'm not at Memoria yet. I'm before. You know, we're going to the Aoife tree next time, is my point. Sorry, I'm just used to calling a dungeon Memoria in my head. Because that's what it is. It's Memoria. What is Memoria? We'll find out later, I guess. Whatever. Average wait time, 14 minutes. Oh, is someone here? Oh, they're also doing Hildibrand. Oh, wait, never mind. Scratch my original plan. People seem to actually be doing the quest. Just we'll have to wait for everyone else. Typical, just like my Nax 14 out of 15 run last week. I'm always ahead of everyone else. So far ahead of everyone else that no one wants to join me. I swear, it's almost like I'm too good. Okay? I am too good at the game. I have to wait for everyone else to get here. Yep, they're queuing up. They're a sage. They're a healer. That means we should at least have a healer get ready to join the queue. Or at the very least, I'm hoping. I'll proceed to ask them. Assuming they even speak English. Hildibrand? Yeah, they're a sage. Okay. Average wait time 17 minutes. I'll give it till the 20-minute mark now, but I have a feeling that I'm just not going to be getting a group here. One more minute. One more minute before I just get out of the queue and end the stream, most likely. Well, time to leave the queue and end the stream. Well, that's all for this stream of Final Fantasy XIV. If you like what you're seeing, please give me a follow if you haven't already. And, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Or, well, technically 2 days from now because it would be midnight for me. But I mean midnight, yeah. But you get my point. On Friday, or actually I'll just start around 11:30, 11:45. That way it's still technically tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for more Hildibrand. In any case, this has been Captain Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye, and well, just raid whoever, fuck it. Zakrod playing World of Warcraft, there we go. Rating now.